coming into the market for the first time. Reckitt Benckiser, Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble Teva has just signed an amazing joint venture with the Australian company called Swisse, which will be a global launch of now the market leader in Australia in about 49 countries. So that's just an astonishing move for Procter & Gamble, which in the past never wanted to be in this category at all. What about the leading players? We don't have time to go into all the detail, and it's on the memory stick. All I will point to is that in terms of overall market share, this remains a highly fragmented market. The number one, Johnson & Johnson, has only 4% of the market. And in every other category you can think of, in consumer products, the top three usually take between 30 and 50%. But here the top three take only 10%. So highly fragmented, lots of reasons for that. And also we're not seeing very high growth either. The compound annual growth rate in this industry amongst the top players is substantially less than 10% in organic growth terms. And that's why so many of the top players are looking to acquire their competitors, smaller players, as a way of growth. And as a result of that, it's driven up the cost of acquiring businesses from 10 years ago. The going rate to buy a business was just over 2 times the sales value. And now, driven very much by Reckitt Benckiser, it's between 8 and 10 times the sales value of a business if it has quality brands or new technology or a geography which the buyer particularly wants to be in. But where do we look for real growth in the market? Real organic growth. It's not to the big multinationals, it's to the strong local players. So the fastest growing company in the last 5 years has been Swisse, which despite its name is actually an Australian company, growing at almost 60% a year. So you can imagine it was very small 5 years ago. Now $200 million exclusively in Australia and New Zealand, 1 million of that in the US. But with the new Procter & Gamble Teva joint venture, this will become a very substantial global player. And so on and